Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about something that I've seen too much in WOF Beta that's already starting to get tiring and a bit upsetting too for many. I know this video is going to be off script, so I don't really have one with me, so I might be saying mumble jumble, but this is something I really want to talk about, and that is the treatment that unexperienced players are getting whenever it comes to roleplays or any other stuff too. So, if you want to hear, stick around. If not, I don't know. You can go check out Bell's source. I don't care. So, why is this a big problem? Well, let me tell you something that happened when I first joined WOF Beta. I didn't know that roleplays were a thing when it came to WOF Beta, so when it became free and I started becoming a content creator at the time, I didn't know that they had roleplays, so I wanted to join. And because I came up to one of them and I said, "Hi, I'm new, what is this?" And then they explained, but then they also just told me to leave. And I asked why, and then all they said was, "This is just for experience." And I was confused, but I had no choice. I had to leave because everyone was already encouraging me to leave right now after he said that I had to leave. And that's honestly just hard. Imagine you want to join some cool like roleplay, like let's say a washout roleplay, and you're only new, but then the person asks you to leave and then everyone else is encouraging you to leave. So that can be heartbreaking, and I've seen it a lot. This is why I don't join roleplays that much, but even when I do, I at least try to be a little more sympathetic. I think I've only hosted one roleplay, so this roleplay that I hosted was all for experienced and non-experienced ones. But the second time that I hosted a roleplay, it did not go well because a lot of people that joined were experienced, and then they were telling like me, "Hey, can you not have unexperienced people?" What? I specifically said that the roleplay was for any, experienced or not. I'm not gonna go around to the unexperienced and be like, "Hey, actually, never mind, we want experienced people, leave now." This is just bad. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth, and I've seen it more times than I could count. Every time I go to the arena and draw or just chill, all I see is at least like 4 roleplays reject unexperienced players, and it is heartbreaking because I had to go through that, and I have been rejected 3 times, which is why I don't join roleplays unless it's with friends. This is also a big problem because Wings of Fire is for all ages, children and adults. Even if people don't even know what Wings of Fire is, it's still for anyone, experienced or not. So why should we reject them? If we reject them, they won't want to be here because this is something that they love. Probably this is the first time they ever got to play the game, and then their first bad experience is people rejecting them from a roleplay. And it leaves a bad taste in their mouths, feeling like this community isn't safe for them. Which, just trust me, I want this community to be safe, and I want people to have fun with roleplays because, honestly, this game is known for roleplays as well. I mean, wouldn't you feel the same if you were an unexperienced roleplayer, and you just want to have fun, and then people shun you out? I've already made this example, but you get my point. It's heartbreaking and it's crushing too, because this person just wants to have fun and they won't get the fun because you are quote-unquote unexperienced. So here's my tips on how to help if an unexperienced role player is coming to your roleplay. If an unexperienced comes up and they ask what the roleplay is and they're new, explain what the roleplay is, like let's say explain washout and how it works, and what's it about. And then you can guide them also. It is no problem to guide them, and if they mess up, you can always correct them nicely, and then we'll continue. Roleplays are pretty much like, I don't know how to explain roleplays, but they're just smooth sailing. They're not like Hollywood drama acts. It's not the Twilight or Harry Potter cinema kind of thing. It's just easy flow, so whatever's said, it goes. This next one is something that I highly encourage, and it is hosting roleplays for just non-experienced players. Sure, that probably might be like keeping out the experience, and then it's gonna be the whole, experience is discriminating on experienced players. No, this is just something to help them learn, like, how roleplays work and all that. I do highly encourage, yes, for both to be in the same roleplay, but when it comes to what I have experienced when I hosted my first, 2 roleplays, which will be my last, it can get hard because, honestly, when it comes to experienced roleplayers, they probably don't want unexperienced because they might ruin the fun or, ruin the flow of it, and then they might want to try to convince the host to make them leave. So, be patient when it comes to unexperienced roleplayers because they might not know what to do or how it works. So, just probably do an unexperienced roleplay and then help them out. And lastly, just be patient when it comes to non-experienced roleplayers in your roleplay. If they mess up, try to tell them carefully and don't lash out on them. It'll help them learn and then they'll know what not to do when it comes to roleplays. I'm sorry that this video was so short. I just wanted to kind of explain this whole situation because I've seen it too many times, and then today was just kind of the breaking point, so I had to make this video. Have you ever had experience with unexperienced roleplayers? Were you one yourself, and what happened? Let me know down below. Bye!